I'm Jim Graham with RCGroups.com. RC Groups is the world's largest and most active RC forum on the internet for radio control aircraft, boats, drones, helicopters, cars, and more. I'm creating the video to illustrate my experience on the site as a user. I'm not running any special account here, no plus account or anything like that. I'm just on the site as a normal user would be. And I want to show you my experience as of today with pop-ups that not only haven't gone away on the site, but are not, well, they're getting worse to the point where I can barely function on the site. So I pulled up the homepage and did something for a second. When I turned back around, this pop-up was on the screen for Walmart. It has dominated almost half of the screen. And currently, let's see if these links work. First, we'll do this. I've found two types. Some I can get rid of and some I cannot. So I'll do that. It goes down. Now let's click this X. Is it gone? It's gone. Great. Let's go to a thread and see what we get. While we do this, I'll say that this site generates. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Okay, you saw that. We had a complete wraparound of the site. And we had a banner. Then the banner became larger. Now let's see if any links work. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Let's see if we can collapse this and get rid of this. Yes. So we'll go to a new thread. And while we do that, I'll say that this site is supported by direct advertising. And I have large advertisers and small, but they run off of these banner ads and also sidebar ads. We're just going to hang out for a second. I'm curious to see if a pop-up ad is going to pop up on every page and if they generate after a certain amount of time that I'm living on the page. So we are in a thread, and I'm excited to say there is no pop-up here that I've seen. We're going to go to the classified section. One of the most popular sections, and also I believe classifieds draw in a huge amount of our users. And here's a full pop-up. Here's a lower. Here it is coming up for most of the page. I have experienced some ads where no links work on the site. But, let's say this ad costs $1,000 a month for high tech. And then we have this huge ad. And I don't know what these generate, but I do know this. Whatever they generate, they will ultimately make advertisers like High Tech or Horizon, who does around $3,000 a month. They will leave if this happens to their marketing person, to a CEO, or to anyone in a brand. Okay, it's changed again. If this happens to them while they're on our site, we will lose their advertising. And we also probably will not regain that advertising. That tends to go that way. So the ad did a wraparound, it changed, and now it's dominating most of the site. Once again, I'm just logged in as a standard user. So we'll check to see if any links works. We'll go to places. I would be very surprised if it popped up on this page. This is a map of offline sites and car sites and things like that on our forum. This is pretty custom, so I don't know that a pop-up could get on this page. But we could go to blogs where our users post and get a phenomenal amount of views on their blogs. I'm curious to see if a banner pops up here. This is also a little bit different. So let's go back into the site. Let's go into the forums. This is the home page. I did not think that a pop-up ad would be able to show up here for some reason, but I found that if I let it stay long enough, the pop-up ad will generate. But we saw that when I logged in, so I'm not going to make this video too long. Let's go into Electric Plane Talk. Let's see what we have here. We have 1,610 people at this moment in our radio section. Very popular section. All right, let's see if we get any pop-ups. And we have a full pop-up around our most popular section. And now this. So we'll knock that down. We'll say, hey, let's see if a link works. And we'll go into FR Sky, who just paid a large amount of money to advertise on the site as of the 31st. Full pop-up. So the meat and potatoes of the site, as you know, of the forums is our posts and our threads. And that seems to be where these pop-ups dominate. I will end it here. We'll just go to one more thread. Let's see what we have here. 321,000 views here. Oh, so here's the pop-up again. And here's the increased size. Now, while this is in this large size, no links work on the site. This is important to note. You can't leave the site. You can't navigate. You can't, there's nothing. Well, you can leave the site. That is the only way to get out of this banner ad. So some will allow you to collapse like this. Let's see if the links work now. No, the links don't work now either. We'll exit. Oh, this is a great example. You cannot exit the banner. You can click on the banner and give them a click. But now no links work. This is a great banner to end on. No links on the site work. The only way to get out of this is to leave the forum. So I want you to see what I'm experiencing as a user. I would assume all the users are experiencing this. It's a full takeover of our site. And I can't imagine that this is something that we would want to have on our sites. It ruins credibility. It ruins user experience. And it certainly would stop someone from wanting to spend money to advertise on our site when this is taking over the whole site.